On the sidelines of this year's Tana High-Level Forum, Amhara Media Corporation English Service held an exclusive interview with His Excellency, U.S. Special Envoy for the Horn of Africa, Ambassador Mike Hammer.
President Biden doesn't talk about the atrocities, human rights violations in Amhara region. He singled out only the Tigrayan situation. Could that help for peace?
Yeah, no, of course, and rest assured, President Biden, his administration, the work that I'm doing here is, in fact, to address and help end human rights violations, whether they happen in Amhara, in Tigray, in Afar. We are very mindful that wherever atrocities are committed and the crimes that you've described against innocent civilians, there must be accountability. And you know that we support efforts both by the Ethiopian government and others to achieve that accountability. There should be justice. But what is really important now is that we focus on efforts to try to get the parties to stop fighting.
Or does the United States support an independent investigation of human rights abuses outside Tigray, in Afar, in Amhara? Do you support that?
Well, you know that we do. You know that we have also voted to extend the mandate of the UN Human Rights Commission and its experts. We think it is important to have investigations, that there is accountability. I know there were issues that they were trying to work out with the government of Ethiopia. I hope that they're able to allow the investigators to come to Amhara, to also review what has happened. I know there have been prior investigations in Tigray, but also Afar. And yes, I mean, I think that that is helpful to Ethiopia in general, to know what has happened, and for the victims. We have to think of all the suffering. And these things keep happening, and it is so important to try to achieve justice and to make it clear that those that commit these kinds of horrible acts will be held to account, and to ensure that no one in the future thinks that they can get away with it.
Being a channel for arms smuggling into Tigray, or in many different ways, even Tigrayan refugees were recruited as soldiers there. So why are you leaving aside Sudan?
Well, as the United States has said, I have previously said, we call on Eritrea to withdraw. They are clearly in Ethiopia, on Ethiopian territory. And for any others who may be fueling the conflict, to also stop, to give peace a chance, to ensure that those that are participating in the talks are focused on dialogue and not on continuing to fight.
Why are you equating a rebel group and a democratically elected government on the same footing?
We're not. We're not. U.S. policy is very clear. We support the unity, territorial integrity, and sovereignty of Ethiopia. We deal directly with the democratically elected Prime Minister of Ethiopia and his government. However, to address this conflict, it is important to bring both parties to talks. And the United States is engaged, again, with the Tigrayan Regional Authority to try to ensure that they participate in these talks, that they stop fighting, and that there be an opportunity for peace.
Are they regional?
Okay.
That's, yeah. We could talk all day, I'm sure. Thank you, but we have to give our colleagues a chance. Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to put forward other questions to the ambassador, but this is all I could manage to get from His Excellency, Ambassador Mike Hammer.